Yeah.
Damn.
What? It's just to make sure it's recorded, man. Usually it's like 10 minutes of like me both like he's like talk so you can get the levels right, and then so it's just me saying a bunch of random sound check shit.
Oh yeah.
And then it cuts in on me saying probably the dumbest thing ever because I'm already in stride. But introduce yourself to the people, Zay.
Yo, it's fucking ZayGuapKid, Trap Goth 1C34. We in Brooklyn right now. Y'all already know the boss.
We are posted at the frat house that is the current juice factory, I would call it.
Yeah.
We're out here. There's more empty Modelos in here than people in New York City. It's really amazing to me. I met you a year ago, I guess. Now I met you at the first juice show. Yeah. That was in Connecticut. It was wild because like they were saying, yo, we haven't achieved much since then, bro. They moved from Connecticut to New York and doing shows, bro. That's a huge leap.
Yeah, nah, they Tyler and them, like, them niggas be hating on themselves, bro, acting like, I don't know.
Nah, it's not giving yourselves credit, man. And yeah. I mean, you said the same thing, bro. You're like, we're all our harshest critic, and that's why we make things good.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm a hella perfectionist with my shit, and I hate it. Like, I shouldn't be.
Like, but if we aren't so critical of ourselves, our shit would just be like everyone else's, man. And if there weren't these parts that made you like cringe and hate yourself, everyone would be a fucking artist, bro.
Nah, yeah.
But there's people that dead can't stand that shit, bro.
That's like the guidelines for, you know,
like, can you like make yourself make something good? You know what I'm saying? Or because there's people that truly don't care. I mean, honestly, the freestyles at the end. What was like Quincy just playing beats for UN?
What, you mean last night?
Yeah, with Moomin?
Oh, yeah.
No, Quincy was just playing beats. Like, oh, freestyle, bro. That was a 4-song EP that could have just happened, bro. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's just some light shit. That's like, doing that, like...
But that's the fun part,
like,
bro.
Yeah, that's like an exercise for real, like...
I know, but like, you've been locked into the studio for like, every time I'm here, just 8 hours sitting in there trying to record shit, but then... When you're just having fun and there's no mic going, it's just flowing, it's actually fun, you know what I mean?
Nah,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
facts. That's why, like... I be telling myself, like, I need to stop being so critical on myself, bro. Because when I'm, like, more relaxed with my shit, like, I feel like that's when I make the best shit, is when I'm not really trying like that, you know what I'm saying?
It's also, like, being at peace with, like, what you might like might not be what other people like. Like, every artist says, like, yo, the one song I didn't think would catch on is the one that's got, like, 1 million plays. Like, that's what everyone wants to hear, bro.
That's the same thing with me, bro. Like, my most popular song... Shit's on, like, I think it's at, like, around, like, 100,000 on SoundCloud right now.
Word up.
And fucking, that shit, it was posted, like, I had sent that shit to my friends, right? Like, it was never supposed to be released. It was, like, unfinished, like...
Yeah, badly mixed.
Yeah,
like, just
barely mixed,
fuck it,
bro.
we send it right out.
Fucking, so I sent it to my friends just, to, like, for them to listen to and shit. And then I ended up getting, like, locked up and shit. And after I came out, I'd seen that they had posted it. And
they
shit.
Just dropped it.
Yeah, they had dropped it, talking about like some like free Zay shit. Like, it was crazy, bro. Shout out my nigga Static. Real shit.
Alright, were you a little bitter about that because you weren't there to like see it be released, or you just happy it was love and they were like, no, we got to make sure the street still got this?
Nah, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause like on some real shit, like I had no idea what was going on in that entire situation. So it was like the whole time I'm just thinking about like, you know, like, what's gonna happen and what was happening, you know what I'm saying? So to come back and see that niggas didn't, like, forget about me and niggas was holding it down, you know, like...
No, yeah, because that's real. Like, motherfuckers don't forget about you. There's no kites. Like, there's no one putting shit on your commissary, like...
Bro, it's crazy. Like, I dead came back to, like, more love than I had went in with. And it was just, like, that's when I realized, like, especially in this music shit, bro, like, niggas really be going for that shock factor. Like, niggas want something to look at, bro. It's like, niggas want to see you do dumb shit. Like,
I got one.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. How old are you?
I just turned 20, like, about a month ago. That's
fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you've been doing music since you were...
Shit, like
seriously, or like, I mean, like...
I've been taking this shit seriously for like a little around 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
Like, taking it serious.
Like, actually shit. Recording, actually trying to release shit. You know, through like, the process of dealing with the animal, not
I've
just
been
having
making
fun.
music, you know, like, fucking around and shit since I was like around like 15. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Just doing dumb shit. Like,
but that's what everyone was doing this shit, man. Like,
yeah,
I remember. But it's also strange because like everyone wants to do the like freestyle ciphers when you're like getting high in like high school and bullshit.
I never did none of that.
Nah,
shit,
but it's extra though because I remember like my friend had like an apartment. He lived in a group home, so he got an apartment right when he turned 18. So then he had a place for us to all drink and smoke, so everyone was popping out there.
Yeah.
But they wanted to be rappers but couldn't accept it, so they would always just start the freestyle ciphers. The hoes would just leave the room.
Yeah, that's
like bro,
how you scare bitches. Bro.
Exactly, like, and they walk out. I'm like, yo, what's up? They're like, why are they rapping? Like,
I mean, yeah, like I said, bro, like
this is like a fun activity for the boys, but
like for the first like, so I've been doing shit since I was like 15, 16. So like for those first couple of years, like up until like recently, I was kind of like. I don't know. I wasn't as public with it, like, cause like you said, that should be private. Should be like, you know what I'm saying, hoes, like, bro. Like I wasn't like until I started seeing success with that shit and started like leaving, you know, like
who you were behind,
shit,
like you know what I'm saying.
And so I started like
because people
seeing like the fucking effects of it and stuff like that, you know. And then I started like telling niggas, bro.
When it's just crazy because when you do this art early on, especially, people will be like, it'll turn into a scripted conversation. Like motherfuckers will just become like the same shit. Like, oh yeah, I'd love to do that, or oh, do you sound like this? Or they'll just fucking start sending me stand-up memes and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to talk about that. I just want to have a normal human conversation with people.
Nah, that's why like
But that's why like
I'm lucky. Like I went back, you know, recently. Cause I'm from like Boston, like Massachusetts area. Like I grew up around like Rhode Island and
yeah. You told me you were in Providence with the VIP and 100,000 chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
No, it was the Wendy's across the street. What club was that?
That was Mezzo's. Shout out to Mezzo's in Providence. Shout out my nigga Arnie if he's still there. But fucking yeah, so like coming back there from New York, cause like on some real shit like. After I got out of school, bro, like, I packed a bag and I just, like, went out to New York. I started doing shows and shit. I was living out of B&Bs and shit.
Did you?
Couch hopping and shit. And it was, like, I left and then, like, I left everything behind, bro. Like, I never even looked back for real. So it was, like, all the people that I did leave behind, like, the people that I did used to fuck with, like, going back and seeing them.
They feel like you did them dirty or like...
Nah, like, everybody was, like, supportive. Everyone was also, like, bro, like, it was cool to see that niggas notice that
I took this plunge and I'm doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
Like, yo, you really out there doing something.
Did you feel like you couldn't have done this in Boston around Providence?
100%, bro. That's the reason I came out here, bro. That place is a trap, bro. Massachusetts fucking sucks dick.
For real.
Everything about that place, bro.
It's not as fertile for, like, people to do shows. Because, like, you get shows out here consecutively. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
there's barely any sort of music scene. Like, it's starting to become more and more prominent nowadays. But, like, bro, when I was out there, like, there wasn't nobody doing nothing.
Yeah, like, they're not going to book you for shit. They're not going to support you.
And it's like, I know all the niggas that's doing shit out there nowadays. Like, that shit is, like, if you're not, like, an established artist and you're not touring, bro. Like,
if you don't get picked up by like Mac Miller and brought on a college tour so people know what your name is, you're not booking a bunch of shit and like having your own life out there and sustaining yourself.
Niggas isn't, you know, going into abandoned construction sites and throwing shows and raves and shit like we do out here.
You've done that?
Yeah, of course.
That's just wild, bro.
I'll show you videos. Yeah. Shout out Nasa.
But it's also and you said recently a lot of your like concerts have been shut down by police, and you said that they're like, yo, we're dead ass just like we got like fake accounts following your shit, like, and we're just gonna keep shutting your shit down, and it's like,
yeah, that's happened. So twice now that's happened. We've got 2 shit shut down.
It's wild. It's like, how the fuck do you have ops at 20 years old just trying to stop you from not doing bad things, but music, bro? Just trying to make music.
Like, they think we be bringing, like, danger around for real. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, because we'll do shows in venues, like, and those are professional, you know what I'm saying? Like, security and all that. But, like, when we're doing, like, just, like, some underground shit and we just, like,
there's pits.
We just throwing it, like, bro, like, niggas is skateboarding, spray painting, everybody's bringing their own drugs and shit.
It leaves a mark, yeah.
Yeah, them shits, you know, like, we'll get riot squad sent out on us.
Nah, yeah, because I remember I wanted to see Odd Future for the first time. I was a little kid. I was all obsessed with Odd Future in high school, bro. And then they said, they incited a riot in Boston. We're not letting you go see them. Like, and it's crazy to me because...
It's just, I don't know. I don't like...
you can't control every person that shows up to your thing, and it's just wild they blame
and
you.
They kind of throwing us under the bus for bringing niggas crowds and shit, like...
Well, they're just trying to starve you out, bro. Like,
yeah.
Is there some permit you can get to get them off your dick? But it's like,
niggas want to get stabbed and shit on our shows. That's not like
Jesus Christ. You got the ass pizza tattoo. Is that like, they did that shit live at the pop-up and stuff? Or is it like, how'd that work?
So fucking, my man, I don't know. I just like, I was cool with them through some mutuals. Like, a friend of mine had gotten tattooed by like Ass Pizza's tattoo artist. I forget her name, but she's fire as fuck. So me and Xavier, yeah, that's our guys, bro. But me and Xavier, like Eli, Subi, I think, like a couple of the homies, we went by there one day when they still had the pop up in New York. But we went like during the wrong times. But they like, so nobody was there, but they let us in anyways because they recognized Xavier. So we was chilling in there, and I asked him like, "Are you doing tattoos?" Yada yada, and he was like, "Yo, like I'll let you get a tattoo, but you have to let me pick what it is." And I was like, "I bet."
That's a deal. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. So we picked this shit, and he tatted it. So
no, that's solid because Tyler was wearing the, what do they call, the 730 shoes and one of the crew necks, and he wore that to the. It was Heaven or Las Vegas was the like club we went to last night. It was alright. It was DJ sets. It was too many white people.
Yeah.
No one's jumping. Like, it's just like the most you get is like a slight 2-step and like throwing their hands in the air for 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. No one's dancing, bro. It's funny, but someone ran up on him because he had the ass pizza stuff. He's like, look, I got an ass pizza tattoo. He's like slapping his forearm, mad excited. But it's just crazy because it's like, I don't know, it's putting waves through New York. He's on tour right now. He just has a bunch of shit in a trailer. He just sets up at random cities in the fucking country, bro. And that's a vibe.
That's why I fuck with Ass Pizza, bro. He's hella unorthodox. That shit's punk as fuck.
Dude, he had one of his interviews was very formative, actually. He was just sitting at his house playing Fortnite. He had like tons of designer shit just in trash bags. He's like, I never wear this shit. I never go outside. I'm just trying to unlearn all this bullshit they got us on right now. And I was like, you know what? It's valid.
Yeah, I felt that, bro. I got mad designer shit in a cardboard box right now.
No, the cardboard box is honestly one of the better setups we have in here, bro. Because like that stuff's over there is in a trash bag, and motherfuckers keep trying to put trash in that trash bag on top of his clothes. Yeah, and shit.
Bro, this is the trap spot right here.
For real, but it's therapeutic at the same time.
It's comfy,
like,
bro.
You know, no, but I'm saying I'm falling asleep to people making beats and shit like that. I can't have dead silence, but I'm falling asleep to like fucking melodies getting pieced together. It's crazy. Until like fucking Rudy's mom bursted at 9 this morning. That was fucking excellent.
Yeah, banging on the door and shit.
Nah, somehow she managed to buzz herself in. So at 9 a.m. when we're all asleep, because I don't know how you motherfuckers know. I don't know how you live like this. It's fucking 5 a.m., 6 a.m. every night.
I'm nocturnal, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I sleep till like 4 or 5, and I'm starting my day like 7 p.m. You feel me? Like I'm going out in the nighttime. But it's cool. Like everything I do is at night. You feel me? Like if I'm going to the studio or going to do a show or something, or like everything's at night.
It's not like you have like morning radio promo, and that's the only thing.
I'm not a morning person. I'm not a daytime person. Like I like the sun, I like nature and all that, but I don't like to be seen. I don't like people like that.
It feels like you're under a magnifying glass. Like you're more likely to get scrutinized during the day. Motherfuckers get bold in fucking daylight, bro. Like those people that like pulled up. Nah, someone tried to run us over our first 10 minutes being here. Probably already said this on one of the other 3 podcasts I made this weekend, but yeah. And then they pulled over and fucking screamed at us and shit. So
niggas gonna get shot out here.
Shit ain't sweet. They gotta relax. But, alright, show-wise. So do you enjoy every single show? Do you have ones that like stood out that are special to you, that are fun?
Yeah, 100% I have. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy every show, but there's definitely, like, there's been a couple that have just been, like...
Yeah, because
I still think about them shits and get goosebumps, you feel me?
Oh yeah, and it's like, wow, it's really happening. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have a lot of shitty open mics I go to that are 5 minutes of like, bro, why'd I even do that? This is pain. And it's just crazy because every time you step on stage, you have like a set, like they know what they're pulling up for, the music, and they're just going to relate to it. And if they're there, they're going to have to fuck with the vibe because it's like a crowd of people there.
Yeah.
Versus,
That's a fact.
I have to try and win a room every time, and I ain't going to win. I'm going to get that shit maybe like 1 out of 6 times if I'm lucky. I've had like maybe 2 nights I really enjoy doing comedy.
Yeah, that's just a lot harder than fucking, I don't know.
Dude,
When you're doing the
I
show,
just need a
it's like-
hype man doing ad-libs behind me, bro, and it could sell it way better. Like, I can't do punchlines. I need someone to be like, yeah! Or an applause button, like, okay, now you guys can laugh. Now I'm going to keep talking like it's my podcast. But what made those shows special? What was the moment that, like, set them apart?
I mean, shit, like, there's a lot. I mean, it's usually, like, who I'm with. Like, because we did this one on, like, the 3rd of July type shit, like, into midnight, so into, like, the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So it was, like, that shit was crazy, because, like, we had my nigga Mac, Fresh Boy Swag out here from London. My man's Craig was here. My man Six, you know, we was with it. So we was, like, mad. Yeah, we was deep, you know. We had flown niggas out for the show and shit. So it was, like, it was crazy already off rip, just because, you know, like...
You're with your friends.
Yeah.
It's what makes it fun. It's like,
and, like, bro, just, like, it was one of our first, like, performances that had, like, that many people, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was, like, bro, like, I remember just, like, as far as the eye can see, like, I was just looking at niggas, bro, like, mad people, bitches shaking ass and shit, bro, and then, like, I look up in the sky and fucking fireworks were going off, bro, and my niggas is rapping and shit, everybody's turning the fuck up, and then shout out to, like, some, my other friends, like, my friends, Tanner, BBC and Tanner in Midwest had pulled up, and they had, like, they came to watch us perform and shit, and they turned up for this for a little. That was like, it was a good ass night. You feel me?
No, it's like you work all these hours trying to make music and all that shit to have.
Oh, yeah,
this is a concert. This is us having fun with the gang, bro. And that's how I want to spend my 3rd of July. I'd spend it that way anyways, but you get to share it and make it lit for other people.
I tell niggas that all the time. Like with making music, I feel like performing and doing shows is like the end game. Like, that's the final boss. For real.
It's. Because that's like the peak
like,
of your anxiety and really on the floor selling shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and it's like, you know, you getting to see like how your music affects niggas in like a first hand. Like, I don't know, that's just it's different.
It's just crazy to me that still people like show up and drive hours to see people in the flesh, to see like one famous person in the flesh. It must have been so different back in the day because we're kind of like jaded. We see pictures of all of our idols. You know what I'm saying? All the time, like. And we always see what they're doing.
I feel like that's what makes it different now, because it's like, you know, you spend so much time like learning about somebody and like
instead of just seeing them once and appreciating.
Nah, but I mean, like, bro, you spending all this time like getting to know somebody and learning about somebody and fucking with this artist, and you seeing all these pictures and you got them as your fucking screensaver and this and that. Like, going to see them for the first time will be way more of an experience to you than if it's just like some random person.
Yeah, they're opening for this person, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's just, and then.
Nah, I love our fans. We do have some people that are like, some people have like came to us and they're like, yeah, I came from over here for this.
We commuted, motherfucker.
Yeah,
it's wild to think, like, because they're taking time out of their day, bro. Like, you're either like getting off work or you're working around like a day at the job and then popping out.
I remember there's this one dude who's been to like, bro, like, I swear, like almost every show that I
like fucking, like he's on, like, you know what I'm saying?
To the point where like I've noticed, bro, like. And, like, now it's just, like, bro, like, we noticed that, and, like, I'm not, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, we not up, bro. So it's like, bro, I'm not gonna feel some type of way to fuck with you, niggas. So I be getting that nigga in the VIP, bro. I be smoking with him.
Yeah, I mean, but he's been there, you know what I'm saying? It's also crazy to think, like, if you're there for everyone.
That nigga not even from New York, bro. He's from, like, Connecticut or some shit, bro. Like, I went to a show in Connecticut, seen him there. He's at every show in New York. He was at a show in, like, Rhode Island. Like, that nigga really be outside. And I fuck with that. That's crazy.
No, because that's what, like, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas be actually buying tickets.
Yeah, people making a culture.
Bro, I see that nigga at the motherfucking Hyper Bob Daily basketball game and shit. I was like...
That was a show you did, or was it just, like, an appearance?
It was, like, a celebrity basketball type shit. Like, my friends was playing, and I was
gonna
like,
say, did you have to get out there and hoop?
I helped niggas. I was like, I was talking shit, like, into the microphone.
You're like
on
MCing.
the live stream type shit.
No, yeah, MCing, like, you know what I'm saying, hosting the event. That's crazy.
Yeah, for a little bit. Nah, I wasn't the main shit, though. I was just there.
Because it's like you build a cult of people that follow you around, and they pay for you to stay alive because you guys give each other a reason to live.
I ain't never thought about it like that.
That's
a crazy way to put it.
No, it's like the Grateful Dead, Jimmy Buffett, like these old rock bands. Like, that's what it was. Like, literally, like, oh, God damn it. I'm getting these days off, and I'm going to see Jimmy Buffett every time he's in town. Like, I've seen that motherfucker like 3 times my first 3 concerts, and just fucking parking lot full of people just drinking as far as you can see. I don't know. You don't like alcohol?
I'll drink.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if it's like a special occasion, like if it's like a New Year's party or my man's birthday or something, I'll take a shot or 2, but like...
Just for the ceremony of it.
Yeah, not even like... Sometimes I'll drink, like... If I'm at, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah,
but you live in a house full of alcoholics right now.
I'm not sitting here looking at like alcohol or beer or nothing like, yeah, that should look good, or like I want to get drunk. Like, I don't like how it feels to get drunk, like. But I'll be fucking around, like I'm not even one to.
I mean, that shit's kind of like disgusting feeling. You know what I'm saying? When you get bent, like you start feeling like bloated or like I can't walk straight. It's nuts.
But it's like at the end of the day, point blank period, like I don't like to mix pills with alcohol and shit, and I'll be off drugs.
Yeah, that shit's unsafe. Yeah, it's just wild. Fucking. When did it start? Like, when did pills stop being safe? Because it used to be considered like even
when those shit stopped being safe around like 2018. I feel like because it was like
it happened before Lil Peep dropped off.
Niggas had like
shit.
the little Zandemic and shit. 2016, 2017.
No, I had a few friends come home from college with that shit. That was wild.
But yeah, like I don't know. Nowadays, it's like you can't really trust that shit. That's how I kind of got my little like notoriety in the city. Like how I got my face card and shit. Cause like I was one of the only niggas like around that had prescription anything.
Yeah.
And like I was a young nigga doing it too. So it was like I'm selling.
And it's safer because like everyone's out there selling pressed pills over the phone.
No, bro, it's 100% safer. Like why would you buy some fake shit when you could buy some real shit? And
you're gonna have to
at the end of the day, you're watching your homies die. Niggas just dropping left and right from this shit. Like
you gotta buy a fentanyl test from the government with your fucking pack. Like
that shit is goofy, bro. And I've been there. Like I was like, I ain't gonna lie. Like niggas used to be, you know, like money is money at the end of the day. But like, I don't know. I had a little experience and shit, and then after that, like had like a little moral obligation.
No, yeah, there are times where you learn the lesson, bro, and you're like, okay, I can keep going down this path, but this is truly like something negative. This isn't like brand like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got to the point I was like, bro, if I'm gonna keep doing drugs, like I'm getting them shits at the pharmacy myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not fucking around with this shit. And then you know that's when I started touching money.
Yeah. Does weed give you anxiety?
Nah, I've been smoking weed since I was like 14.
Nah, but I did, like, I started in 8th grade, but, like, as I got older, I started getting more stressed, bro. Like, I started, like...
Weed keeps me sober, bro.
Also, this is, like, first time I smoked, like, this weekend I picked it up for the first time since New Year's. So I've just been getting, like, slumped.
You're smoking good weed, too. That's, like ZayGuapKid pack, bro.
Nah, we got the mid right here, too, though.
That's crazy. Niggas bought an ounce of that?
Nah, you got it for like 110, but if you work in a kitchen, bro, this is how it be. You know what I'm saying? The chef walks in, he's like, yo, this is a deal.
You can get an ounce of good weed for 110.
You cannot get an ounce of good weed for one.
Depending on where you at, my nigga, you can get a good ounce of weed for 110. 120.
It's like 180 at fucking last I checked, because I don't smoke like that now. It was like 180 for a decent zip in Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
But, you just not tapped in, my nigga. You need to get a better plug or something.
Nah, man, I never wanted to sell drugs. It was never... I never wanted to, like... Everyone I knew that like sold weed, they just got too obsessed with it and like kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? Because like
selling weed, bro, that's like fucking. That's like high school.
You're like a grocer, or you're like working at a farmer's market or some shit. Like,
I don't know, selling weed, that shit was like, that's too slow for me, bro. Like, and then you got niggas selling edibles and carts and shit.
Yeah,
like,
they sell edibles at convenience stores. How are we gonna compete with that shit? Like,
I don't know, bro. Like, fuck am I looking like driving across the state to drive, like, sell some nigga a chocolate bar and shit. And get like
the Girl Scouts.
Bro, like, I'm getting $60 a play, like, $40 a play, bro. Like, I'm selling, like, if you not making no money selling weed unless you moving weight, my nigga. And even that, like, it's still, that should be mad slow, bro. And it be very little profit margin, bro. Like,
it is like the wackest drug, kind of.
everybody smokes weed. Everybody sells weed, bro. Yeah. I bought weed from, like, old ladies before. I bought weed from my friends' moms. I sold weed to old ladies, and they called me back mad. Say, this seems like some homegrown. I'm like, you already bought it, bitch. What you want? Yo, old lady knew his shit, bro. Nah, yeah. I be, shout out old ladies for real. They be playing it all.
They're holding us down, to be honest. They aren't wild like the younger women.
I done made some bread off some old ladies, man. I'm not going to speak on that, though.
No, not at all. But are there any old ladies at your shows?
Yo, I'm not going to lie. You remember Shorty at the show in Connecticut?
I don't remember much of Connecticut, bro. I was dumb drunk the whole time.
I don't remember who it was, bro, but one of like...
No, those were the girls working the Hygiene Art Gallery.
Nah. Some girl's mom had pulled up to like support her, and I was like talking to her because she had like a Cars sweater on. I was like, yo, like that's fire, like how you know what that is? And she was like a mad hype beast old lady.
Nah, tapped in,
yo,
bro.
Yeah,
like, they don't
like,
you know what I'm saying?
And when I came on to perform, bro, like I had seen her running down the stairs and she put the camera on and shit. And then like she like, bro, like a month or 2 months later after that show, like she DMs me on Instagram.
Here's the footage.
Like, she sent me some footage and she asked me for my address because she wanted to send me something. So I was like, that's a little weird. I was like, fuck it though. Like, you know, like, it's an old lady. Fuck is she gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I gave her like some other address that I had.
Like a P.O. box, like a third
she
party.
Shipped me a Cars Cookie Monster, bro. Like, one of them stuffed animals. Like,
that's crazy.
Those shits are expensive, bro.
That's nuts. But that's awesome. Like, yeah, old ladies are the shit, man. Do you hate Boston?
Boston, I got a love-hate relationship with Boston.
It's cleaner than New York. It's definitely like...
That shit goes to sleep at like 7 p.m. There's not shit to do. If you don't have a car, you're not going nowhere. Everybody's strung out on drugs, bro. Everyone's a dickhead, too.
Nah, everyone's an asshole. People are nicer here.
It's a depressing-ass place. Like, that's where you go to die, for real. Like, it's a good place to retire. In Massachusetts.
It's like shit. College kids going back and retiring when they get older.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you're not, I don't know. If you're not like a fucking...
If you don't have to be there.
If you're not a conformist, bro, like, you're not going anywhere over there, bro. Like,
yeah, you got to go kind of through their cookie cutter to, like, a stat. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah. I was never, like... I played sports and shit for a little bit, but I was never no athletic kid. I never, like...
What was your favorite sport to play?
I liked football a lot.
Football is the shit.
I was real good at football because I was like, when I was a youngin', like I was small and I could run fast.
Yeah.
So I was just slipping between niggas, catch that shit and be out.
Do you like watching football, like professional?
Nah, bro. I don't watch no sports. Yeah. I don't keep in tune with none of that, bro. Like, I only worry about what's going on around me.
Yeah, that was one of my first things. I was like, kind of like grown men getting angry about fucking motherfuckers playing a game on the TV and letting it fuck up their whole day.
That's just some like I don't know. Niggas is mad stupid, bro. Like, and you can say the same shit about like just regular internet shit, bro. Niggas is on the internet like scrolling on their phones and shit, all on Facebook and shit, getting mad at celebrities and random shit like that don't affect them or in any sort of way, bro. Like,
commenting on their favorite rapper's picture, like, but scrolling right past their homies fucking posting tracks.
That's just cool. Like, you can show love to your artists and shit, but I mean, like, bro, like, when niggas is just, like losing sleep over this shit.
Yeah, you can't let it invade your personal life. Like, that's just, like, your media consumption.
Kim Kardashian fucking is gonna have an abortion? What? Like, are you serious? We gotta do something about this.
We need to stop that abortion. We need more Kardashians.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, like, actually caring about what they do with their day is fucking wild.
Yeah, but I don't worry about no politics and none of that shit.
You ever had someone try and take a picture of you that you didn't want taken?
Yeah, but I let it slide.
Yeah.
I don't like any pictures for it. I don't like, if I'm taking a picture, it's like I'm showing off the fit. Like, I don't like.
Yeah, it's you don't want to like look at yourself. Like,
I don't like my face and shit. I'll be covering my face and shit. So like when niggas say like catch me off guard or something, I'll be like, damn.
Nah, if I ask someone to take a picture of me, I want them like 25 feet away, bro. I want to just be like a concept in the distance.
Bro, like I'm 100% cool with that shit. Like if niggas rain down on me in public and ask for a picture, I'm gonna say yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We ain't out the. You know what I'm saying? Still can interact with fans. You haven't had a crazy one bother you yet. Or have you had a crazy one bother you yet?
I've had a couple interactions.
Don't want to speak on it.
Oh man,
is it open and close? We're just gonna.
We gonna leave it at that.
We're gonna leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, let's cut this shit for a second. I'm tired of talking.